Okay, so a very good afternoon, Namo Buddhaya. Now, as usual, before we start the analysis, we shall recite the suttas. Okay, so the Ratana Suttas, so we can recite together. Yani bhutani samagatani bummani vaya niva antaleke sabeva bhuta sumana bhavantu atopisa kacha sunantu bhasitang Tasmahi bhutani sa meta sabbe metang karotama nusya pajaya diwacharat tocha haranti ye baling tasmahi nera kata apamata yang kenche vetang idava orang sage suwa ya ratana panitang nano samang ati tata gatena idang pibuddhe ratanang panitang etena satchena suvati hotu Kayang viragang amata panitang yada jaga sakya muni samahito nate nadam mena samati kenchi idang pidam me ratana panitang etena satchena suvati hotu Yang Buddha Seto Pariban Na Yesu Jing Samadhi Manantarikan Nyamahun Samadhina Tena Samona Vijati Idang Pidam Me Ratana Panitang Etena Sat Chena suvati hotu Ye pogala atasata pasatan Chatari etani yogani honti Teda kineya sugatasa savakam Ete sudin nani mahapalani idang pisang ke ratana panitang etena satchena suvati hotum yeso payut tamana sadalhena nikamino go tamasasanam hi Te patipat ta amata vigalhan Lada mudani buting bunjamana Idang pisang ke ratanang panitang Etena satchena suvati hotum Yatinda kilo patavi sito siyang Chato bivat tehi asampakampiyong Tato pamang sapurisang vadami Yo arya sat chani aveche pasati Idang pisang ke ratana panitang etena satchena suvati hotum ye arya satchani vibhavayanti gambhira pangena sude sitani Kincha pite honti busapamata Nate bhavang atamang adiyanti Idang pisang ke ratana panitang Etena sat chena suvati hotu Sahavasadassana sampadaya Daya sudhamma jahita bhavanti Sakaya diti vichikit chitancha Sila bata vapi yadati kinchi Chatoha payehi cha vipamoto Cha cha bidanani abab bogatum idam pisang ke ratana panitang etena sat chena suvati hotu Kincha piso kamang karoti papakang Kayena vacha udacheta sava Ababosota sepate chadaya Ababatadi tepada savota Idam pisang ke ratana panitang etena sat chena suvati hotu Vanapagombe yata bhusitage Gemhanamase patamasmi gemhe Tato pamang dhammavarang adesayi Nibbānagami paramang hitaya Idang pi buddhe ratana panitang etena sat chena suvati hotu Varo varanyo varado varaharo Anotaro dhamma varang adesayi Idang pi buddhe ratana panitang etena sat chena suvati hotu Kena purana navang nati sambhavang Virata cittayati ke bhavasmi Te kina bija avirulhi chanda Nibbāndidira yatayang padipun Idang pisang ke ratana panitang etena sat chena suvati hotu Yani dabutani samagatani Bummani va yani va andalike Tathagata deva manosa pujitam Buddhang namat samasuvati hotu Yani dabutani samagatani Bummani va yani va andalike Tathagata deva manosa pujitam Dhammang namasama suvati hotu Yani dabutani samagatani Bummani va yani va andalike Tathagata deva manosa pujitam Sanghang namasama suvati hotu Sadhu Sadhu, 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 sadhu Okay. All right. So last week, we stopped up to 6. Huh? So today we start from 7, huh? And we hope to finish altogether 17 stanza, yeah, verses together today. Yeah? So yes, sopyutta manasa dalhena nikha mino gotama sa sanamhi. Okay, so yeah, because all these are in verse, so you see, so each word is quite pregnant with meaning. So we have, sometimes have to look at it carefully. So anyway, when we look at the first part, since there is no verb, right? Then we look at those participle, yeah, those with verb and those with roots as well, right? Okay, so now we look at it. We have the super yutta, and how do we know whether it's a PPP? Usually, you see, if you are quite familiar with Pāli, you see, don't usually, first of all, you can look at the word. No? You see, usually it has this root, and second thing, usually towards the end, you have the ta like this. So you can look at that. You see, it's a past participle. So in this case, super yutta is from su, pa, and yuj, right? Su and pa. Su is a prefix, pa is also prefix. Sula is, well, pa means fourth, right? Yuj means yoke, right? Or bind. Huh? It's like yoga is stretching the body, right? Yoga stretching the body. So your yut fought well, you see, it means that, you are devoted or strike on, huh? Committed, something like that. Super yutta. So in this case, it's a nominative plural, right? Then you have to look at the noun. In this case, the ye is a pronoun, right? Means that those who have strike on, or those who have devoted. Manasa dalhen. So this is in the instrumental. Manasa is instrumental from manas, right? Manas. So this is ending manasa, so by the mind. And dalhena is also instrumental. Okay, so masculine. So firm, by the firm mind, by the steadfast mind. Okay, so it's also adjective to this. So, okay, so those who have strike on, right? Who, adjective is quite clearly, right? With a steadfast mind or with a firm mind. Nikamino. Okay, so it's also a noun, right? A nominative singular, so it seems objective, right? So nikamino, ni mean away, right? Free from desire, kama. Okay, kama. So free from desire. So it's also describing adjective to those who have strike on. Huh? So it means that they are free from desire and Gautama Sasanamhi. Okay, so Sasanamhi is located. I mean, with regard to Sasana, I mean dispensation of Gautama, right? With regard to the teaching of the Gautama, Gautama Buddha. Okay, so free from desire in the dispensation of Gautama Buddha. Okay, yeah, so is it okay? Now, te patipatta amatang vigalha ladha modha ning buting bunchamana idang pisanghe ratanang panita etena sachena suati hotu. Okay, so a lot of repetitive, the verse. Huh? So in this case, there is no finite verb, but you have a past participle, right? Patipatta, here patta. Okay, patta. Patta is from root pat, mean to attain or to go. Okay, so patipatta mean the attainment. Okay, or you can say the attainment. Okay, so this patta is a PPP, right? It's from apt, mean to obtain or to attain, right? To attain the attainment. Okay, so patipatta. So you see, they is also referred to they, right? They, so it means that they who have attained the attainment. Okay, So it's also adjective. Then, okay, yeah, they refer to those stream enterers, right? The stream enterer. The first means that they have already attained the attainment. Okay. Lada modaha nimbuting bunjamana. Vigalha. Vigalha is children, right? From gal, plunge into. So having entered. Okay, having entered amata. Amata means this is accusative, means non-death, the deathless. So having entered into the deathless. So deathless here refer to nirvana. Okay. And okay. And what else? Okay, here ladha is also another gerund. Okay, so it's from the root loud. So loud. So mean having ladha means having obtained. Okay, having obtained. And what else? Yeah, you have the bunjamana. Bunjamana here is a present participle, Atanopada. Okay, this Atanopada means the middle voice. Present participle is like eating, you know, those with ing. Bun means enjoy. Okay. It's also describing day, day. Okay. So this is Nibuting means emancipation. Emancipation, so it's accusative. Muddha means here is indeclinable. Indeclinable means for nothing, right? For free, for nothing. For free, for nothing. So having plunged, okay, Vigala into the deathless, having obtained, then Bunjamana enjoying the emancipation for free. Okay. But of course, you can translate it much better than this. So this is a literal translation. Okay, so de idampi sanghe. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have seen this kind of structure, right? Okay, etena sachena. Do you want me to explain? I think no need, huh? Let me see. We can just, I use my iPad here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot to enter. Uh-oh, let me see. 3、7、12、9、7、4、9。BCC. Got it. Okay. No audio. All right. Okay. So now you look at this. Idampi sanges ratanang panita etena. So this panita. You see, so ratana here is a main verb. So idang means this, ratana. So panita is also adjective to ratana. So idang means this. Ratana means this treasure. Panita means excellent treasure. Sanghe, this is in the locative. So in the sangha. P means also. This excellent treasure is also in the sangha. Okay, is also in the sangha. Etena sachena, right? Suwati hotu. This is this etena sachena. This is adjective to this. Etena means by this, by truth. So by this truth. Okay, so by virtue of this truth, right? Suwati hotu. Okay, so this hotu is imperative. May there be suwati means well-being or safety. May there be well-being or safety. Okay, so this one is in the nominative. And this is a third person singular. So may there be imperative. So this is, so may there be well-being to you. Okay, so in fact, it's understood. If you want to put, you can just like etena sachena suati te hotu, but it's not necessary. Okay, it's not necessary. It's understood because this is a protective chanting, so usually it's a blessing to you. So, okay, so you see every verse having the ending part with etena sachena suati hotu. So this is a blessing. Yatha indakilo pathaving sitosia chatobhi vatehi asampakampiyo. Okay, so in this case, okay, we have the siya here, all right? So this is optative. Okay, the person singular. So this siya is from the root as to be, so it's verb to be, right? Verb to be. So, okay, then we have to look at the subject. Okay, so here you can translate like it could be, or there might be, right? So you look at the subject in the kilo, nominative singular. So yatha is in decline of just as, the in the kilo mean the pillar, just as pillar. Okay. So sometime, so I already split the Sunday, but in the text you see yatin the kilo, right? So you have to be able to split it. Yatha in the kilo, okay? Yatha in the kilo. So you split the Sunday. So this is due to the Sunday, due to the combination. So this A is deleted, elided. So then, you know, put apostrophe and followed by I. So that's why you have yatin the kilo. Okay, so sito is an adjective. Sito. Okay, so describing the pillar. I mean, how is that? The pillar very firmly planted pillar. Okay, so. Okay, so it's adjective. The pathaving is an accusative, mean earth, okay, earth. Then how? So just as a pillar, right, could be firmly planted, right, in the earth, firmly planted in the earth. Chatobhi vatehi asampakampiyo. Okay. Asampakampiyo, kampiyo is a feminine nominative plural. Okay. So this asamkampiyo is from the asampakampi. You see this ending, asampakampi. So this is clearly an adjective. So here means does not. Sampakampi, shaken. Does not shaken. Okay. Come from the root come mean trembling, shaking. Right? Anukampa is like earth, so anukampa. Asakampi, so it does not shaken. So okay, so vatehi, water mean wind. So instrumental by wind. Chatubhi. Chatubhi is also ablative from the four. From the four. Mean from the four direction. So on account of four, ablative. So they do not shaken. So here, nominative plural is understood. They do not shaken by the wind. Okay, i.e., a wind from four direction. So they here they refer to the stream enterers. Okay, you know, they are not shaken, but they hear instrumental by the winds, ablative from the chatubhi, right, from the four direction. Okay. Then Tatha upamang sapurisang vadami Yo Arya Sachani Avecha Pasati Idam Pisanghe Ratana Panita Etena Sachena Suati Hotu. Okay, so here the root is the verb is vadami. Here is present first person singular, mean I speak or I say. Okay, from the root what means say, so I say, or I speak. Then usually then you find the object in the accusative sapurisang. Sapurisang mean okay, the good people. Okay, purisa people. Sap mean good. Good people. I say good people. Then upama. Upama is an adjective. Okay, tata upama. Oh, tata upama. Here is now used as an adverb already. So in the same way, tata upama. So the text is in the tatu upama. Okay, so this is already due to the sandhi. So remember. So we should be able to split the sandhi. If not, then it's not good for beginner because you have to split all the sandhi to have a clarity of all this grammar. Tatapuma, so in the same way. Okay, I say, okay, there are good people. I say the good people, right? Sapurisa. Then continue. Yo Arya Sachani Avecha Pasati. Here you have the Pasati. Okay. Pasati means third person singular. He see from the root past. Then yo is a pronoun, right? He who. Okay, he who see. He who see Avecha. Okay, he who see what? Arya Sachani. Arya, noble. Sacha, from the is truth, noble truth. He who see the noble truth. Okay, avecha, right? Is adverb, but here the meaning means thoroughly, completely. He who see the four noble truth completely or thoroughly. Okay. So he who see thoroughly the noble truth. So here the noble truth referred to the truth of suffering, right? Dukkha, samudaya, nirodha, and marga. Okay, four noble truth. They idam pi sanghe ratana panitang etena sachena suati hotu. This excellent treasure is also in the sangha. By virtue of this truth, may there be well-being. Okay, well-being. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I of course I know for a beginner it's not that easy to pick up the vocabulary. So I know a lot of students ask me, Bhante, you should teach the vocabulary for each word. I find it very difficult. By the time you learn vocabulary, then you don't know how to translate. So it's better. Our purpose of learning Pali is not to translate the text. Now, of course, with the guide from the teacher, then you can see the translation, how it is to be translated. But I think the purpose is to understand the meaning. So of course, through this translation, you pick up, certain words from here and there. That is also good, right? So at least in the future, when you have opportunity or to lead the chanting, you have faith, you have confidence in your chanting. Okay, I think that is my purpose. So I'm not, of course, it is good if you know how to translate, yeah, but I think that one you need to go through a proper training. Okay, unless I will encourage you, you can take up like what they call proper degree course, Pali degree course, where you learn all learn all the grammar. And then you have the exam towards the end, so that forces you to learn Pali. If not learned by just only reading text like this, you won't be able to pick up. So, but anyway, I think most of you here are also interested in the chanting, right? And of course, to understand the meaning. So that is the purpose why here we learn Pali, through the the translation, but of course the translation has to be exact. So you can see, the translation, how I translate. So that's also help you if in the future you are interested to pursue your Pali study. Okay. Now, ye Arya Sachani vibhavayanti gambhir panyena sudesitani. Okay. So in this case, you have the verb here. Here the verb is vibhavayanti. So you have the yanti here is a causative, third person plural. It's from the root bhu. Okay, the root bhu. So here vibhavayanti means clearly distinguished. Okay, yeah, cause to come. So it's clearly distinguished or comprehend, right? Comprehend. So this is so the subject is the third person, is a nominative plural, right? So it's ye. Okay, so ye. Ye is mean those who, right? Those who are clearly distinguished. Distinguished what? Arya Sachani is accusative object. The noble truth. So those who clearly distinguished the noble truth. Okay. Gambhir panyena sudesitani. Okay. So the sudesitani is from sudesita. Okay. So this is the accusative plural. Accusative plural. So you can see clearly it's an adjective to the Arya Sachani. It means that the noble truth which were well thought. Okay, well thought. So you can see that here accusative, accusative. So you have the adjective to the Arya Sachani. So that's why you have to know a bit of their relationship, then you can translate it properly. Okay, sudesitani is from the root dish to point out. Okay, show. So well preached. Okay, well preached. So adjective to Arya Sachani. So the noble truth which were well expounded. Okay, then by. Okay, here is instrumental. So Gambhir Panyin. So you are describing the person with Gambhir, with profound panya, insight, or with profound wisdom. Okay. By the one with profound wisdom. Okay, so those who clearly comprehend the noble truth, which were well thought by one with profound wisdom. Okay, got it right? So, okay. You see, I notice, you see, our Pali studies, if you know the Pali, it's not that difficult for you to learn Sanskrit because the structure is more or less the same. Grammar, explanation, everything the same. So that is advantage. So you learn Pali and you also pick up your Sanskrit as well. Yeah. No, so the people interested learning Pali and Sanskrit, that's because they're interested to know the ancient wisdom, okay, preserved in these ancient manuscripts. A lot of these ancient manuscripts are still intact, with no one to translate it. I think as Buddhist students, if you are really serious in your research, I think it's quite good. You can pick up one of these ancient texts, right, and to translate it. In fact, you have done a tremendous contribution to the world. Okay, if not, then you always remain what they call depend on the translation of others. So you can know, just like nowadays, Buddhist studies have become very popular in the East as well as in the West now. Yeah, a lot of students now, got interested in Buddhist studies. So Kinchi api te honti busapamatta. Nate bhavang attamang adiyanti. Idam pisangehe ratana panita etena sachena swati hotu. Okay. So, okay, now we look at this. We have the honti here, right? So this is a third person plural. Honti, become. They become, huh? So third person plural. You have the te here. They become, or they come to be, right? Then kingchi api. Okay, then you have this busapamatta. This is the nominative plural. Huh? It's clearly adjective to te. Huh? So busapamatta means great in heedlessness. Okay, so heedlessness. Heedlessness, let me see. So it's adjective you have to take. Okay, so they become heedlessness, extremely heedless. And King Chapi is from King Chapi. King Chapi split the Sandhi. So it's King Chapi. So however, they become heedlessness. Okay, then nate bhavang attamang adiyanti. Who are they? Here referred to the Sotapanna, stream enterers. Nate bhavang attamang adiyanti. So in this case, adiyanti is third person plural from the D, from the A and Dha. Dha means to give. A means overlong. Overlong. So mean to take out. Okay, to give all along, so mean to take. Okay, they take, and not adiyanti does not take. Okay, does not take, and then attamang it. Okay, they does not take. Oh no, they do not take. Attamang it. Bhavang mean existed. Okay. So atama adjective to bhavang. So it existence. So it means that the maximum, the Sotapana, is 7 existed. Okay. So here it said that they do not take the 8 existed. Okay. Yeah. So this is Sotapana. So idampi sankhe. So this excellent treasure is in the Sangha. Then by virtue of this truth, may there be well-being. Okay. You see, these are all in the verses. So of course, it's not so recommended for a beginner to learn Pali through the verses. So you have to like guess what is this, guess what, and you have to put them together. But of course, guess is one thing, but I think more important is the grammar. You have to get the grammar right. So saha va asa dasana sampadaya tayo asu dhamma jahita bhavanti. So in this case, yeah, of course, first part. Okay, sahava asa dasana sampadaya. Sampadaya means dative for the attainment of insight, dasana. Okay, here the insight, dasana, or seeing. Here referred to the first path of the sainthood. Referred to, it means that when you see the truth, right, you entered into the first sainthood, that is Sotapanna. Okay, so for the attainment of insight, then seeing or insight. Asa, his, for his. You also find vasa, that's because of sandhi. Saha means together, right? It's also indeclinable. Then, so you can say together, saha, together with, for asa, for his attainment of seeing. Tayo asu dhamma jahita bhavanti. So bhavanti is a root here. Third person plural, yeah. Bhu. They become, okay, or they are. Okay, so you have to find where is the subject. Yeah, subject is dhamma. Dhammas, okay, dhammas. So it's nominated. And then you have a tayo is also nominated, but mean three dhammas. Okay, three dhammas. Tayasu. And then asu here is indeclinable. It means that surely has emphatic particle. Asu, right? So use as an emphasis, right? Like surely. So three dhammas are surely. Jahita. Okay, so jahita is a PPP, right? Past participle is also adjective, right? Jahita, you see, nominate plural. So describing the three dhammas are surely abundant. So it's from the root ha. Okay, ha means to live, so give up. So given up or abundant. So here the translation. So together with, for his attainment of insight, three dhammas, tayo dhammas, actually asu, comes to be jahita, baba, abundant. Okay, comes to be abundant. Got it right? Okay, so what are these three dhammas are abundant? Here. They are the unwholesome part. Sakkaya ditti vichikichancha silabattang vapi yang attikinchi. So these three dhammas are sakkaya ditti, okay, the self-view, right? Vichikichancha. So this is the skeptical doubts, okay? Vichikicha, tangcha. And then, and here is enclitic, right? So you can say self-view and the skeptical doubts and silabatam. Wow. Okay. Silabatam. Because they are in the verse, so you find some part is missing. Silabata paramasa, but here the paramasa is understood. Paramasa, so silabata. Sila is the precept. Bhatta means certain vows. So it's a kind of adherence, or attachment or clinging to certain precepts and vows. Wapi, and then ati here is the person singular here, from the root as. So yang ati, so yadachi. Yadachi. So yadachi here is due to the sandhi already. So you have to split the yang ati kinchi. And whatever. Okay? Yang kinchi mean whatever. Exist. Also api. Okay? Abundant. One. Or whatever exists, also abundant. Okay? You see, all right, when you talk about the three dhammas are abundant, okay, so the requirement for entering into the first sainthood is that of the views, okay, instead of the views, okay, what are these views? You see the way we see wrongly, right? So, okay, I think I changed. Change the way. Here. Uh-oh. So let me see. Shape. Oh. I want to use a whiteboard. Way too. What No, another one. Oh, they didn't assign this one cohorts. That's why I cannot choose. Okay. Okay, so now I cannot do anything with my whiteboard. Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
And then you may try one more time.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. No, so let me see. Do I need to sign up again? No, I can't do anything. Anyway, we look at this as Sakya Ditti. So this is the first one. Okay, Sakya Ditti. Vicikicca is the second one. Silabbata is the third one. When you talk about defilements, okay? What about the defilements? You see the purpose of cultivation of mind, right? We are talking about the Sachitta Pariyodapana, the purification of the mind. It's not to make you pure, right? The purification of mind is how much defilements that you have abandoned. Okay, so the whole of spiritual practice is about the abandoning of defilements. So there are two types of defilements. One is the defilements. There's two types of defilement. Yeah, the first type is the defilement. Oh no, I used Pāli word. The first one is the dasana. Yeah, we have that word. Dasana heya. Then another one is the bhavana heya. Here is a future participle, mean abandonable, right? Or to be abandoned. So there's a types of defilements to be abandoned by dasana, seeing, right? By seeing. Then there is another types of defilements to be abandoned by bhavana, by the cultivation. Okay. So in this case, Sotapanna, they have already abandoned, the defilements to be abandoned through the seeing. Okay, so these are the first three defilements abandonable through seeing. Okay, so the first one is Sakya Ditti. Vicikicca is the second one, the skeptical doubts, and Silabbata is the third one. Okay, so it says that if you abandon the Sakya Ditti, okay, if you abandon the Sakya Ditti, you also abandon the Antagaha Ditti, okay? Antagaha Ditti. Anta means extreme. Gaha means grasping of extreme. Grasping of extreme. So now this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one, okay? Then Antagaha is the fourth one, okay? Here, whatever exists mean referred to Antagaha. And then when you abandon the Vicikicca, okay, you also abandon the Micchaditti. Okay, Silabbata, when you abandon the Silabbata, you also abandon the Ditti Paramasa Ditti. Okay. Yeah. So what is okay? Okay, don't scared by Pali words. So this is the fifth one. This is the sixth one. So when you abandon the first three, whatever remain that exist also abandon. It means that refer to the fourth Antagaha Ditti, Micchaditti, and Ditti Paramasa Ditti. So Antagaha Ditti means grasping of extreme. What are these extreme? Extreme of eternal and nihilism. Okay, right? When you abandon the skeptical doubt, you also abandon the wrong view. Okay, wrong view. So then when you abandon the adherent to percept and vow, you also abandon the adherent to the view itself. So what is this ditti paramasa? This is like adherent to the clinging of view. For example, you know why you abandon this is because like nowadays when we talk about Buddhists or general practitioner, they said, oh, I do this, you know, this practice is excellent. Okay, it's the best of all the practice. So people attaching, you know, to this practice as excellent, as par excellence, as the supreme. You see, so that kind of clinging is to clinging to the adherent to the view. Okay. For example, like in you know, usually during the Buddha's time, yeah, a lot of Hindu, the Brahmin practice, and each claim their practice is best, yeah, is the best. Huh? Then each one claim to be the best. Then they are fall under the ditti paramasa. It's like, oh, my God is the best. Your God is not. Then those having this kind of adherent to the view, you see, they fall under the ditti paramasa. And usually this kind of the view come is because of this silabata, okay, because of your attachment to the adherence of precepts and vow, then thinking that, oh, this is the real one, this is the most supreme one, this is the most authentic one. Then people start attaching, you know, to this view as supreme. So it's called the ditti paramasa. You got it? So this is what we call, and whatever exists also abandon. So once you abandon this tree, you also abandon another tree as well. So altogether you have 6 views. Okay? Yeah, so this is the meaning. Okay, chatuhi apayehi cha vipamutto cha abhitanani ababokatum. Right, so in this case, we look at this. Vipamutto is a PP, nominated singular. Okay, so what is the meaning? Vipamutto is from the root mut, mean to release. And vipamutto mean like release, set free. So it's a PPP. So referring to the to him, he is released, or he is released. So here apayehi, so it's ablative. Apaya is from the is a what you call the woeful realms. Chatuhi means woeful realm. Chatuha payehi. So you have to split it. Chatuhi apayehi. Okay, so this is also another difficult part for a beginner. They don't know how to form this kind of sandhi. So, okay, so this is a sandhi. So chatuhi by 4, or from the 4 woeful realms of existence. It means that he is normal, he is free from the 4 lower realms. Okay, so 4 lower realms are the what they call the hungry ghost. Okay. And you know, hungry ghosts, what do you call the hell, animal, and then another one is Ashura. Okay, Ashura. So these 4. So he is free. Now he is released from the 4 woeful realms of existence. And cha aditanani ababokado. So he is free, or he released from the 4 woeful realms. And then and eclectic and okay, kato means to do. Ababo, he is incapable of doing, or he is incapable to do of doing. Okay, so he is incapable here. Incapable here is nominated singular. So he is incapable of doing or to do. Cha means 6. Abhitanani, major wrong action. Okay, So due to the Sandhi, major right. Okay, so you know what are these 6 wrong action? Yeah. So this 6 wrong action is, major one, like killing your father, mother, what else? Killing Arahat, wounding, the Buddha. Another one is, create the schism of the Sangha. Another one is wrong view. And he is incapable of doing it. Okay. So he is incapable of doing the 6 major wrong action. So the rest are similar. The excellent treasure is in the Sangha, and by virtues of this truth, may there be well-being. Okay. So while learning all these, we learn a lot of things here. Kinch api so kamam karoti papakam kayena vacha udacheta sava. Okay. Karoti, the third person singular, to do, doing, he does, performs. Yeah, here the subject is so. He does. Okay. Kinchi api, so whatever karma, whatever action. Papakam, adjective to the karma. Yeah, karma action. Papakam mean is also adjective to the karma, mean evil action. So he does bad action. Okay, he does bad action. King Chapi mean whatever. So it's also describing the karma. Right? Now, whatever. So to be more appropriate, you can say king is also an accusative describing the karma. So he does whatever bad action. Kayena vacha uda chetasava. These are all instrumental, yeah, but kayena by the body, by way of body. Vacha mean by way of speech. Okay, vacha yuda. Uda. You see this Uda, they are indeclinable. You see, either you use wa or sometimes you use Uda, but this one is quite rarely used. You see that why is added is because due to the Sandhi. So I split the Sandhi. So Uda means it's like wow. So it means that by way of body, by way of speech, or by way of mind. Okay, so Uda is indeclinable, yeah. So either of body, speech, or mind. Either, yeah, because of Uda. Wow, these are either of this, either of this, either of this. Ababo so tassa patichadaya ababata ditta padasa vutta. Okay, in this case, all right. So we look at the first part. Ababo we have seen is incapable, right? Is incapable. He is incapable, so, right? The third person pronoun, so. So he is incapable. Tassa patichadaya. Tassa means for him, right? Patichadaya also to his, what do you call, is from the chart, right? Pati and chart mean to cover, like chatra, chatra mean to cover, umbrella. So patichadaya mean hiding. So he is incapable for his hiding. So it means that for a saint, he has nothing to hide. Okay, so he has nothing to hide for him. Tassa mean of him. So he is incapable for the hiding of him, or just for his hiding. Okay. So yeah, is capable for his hiding. Abhabhata dipta padasa vutta. So here the vutta is a PPP, right? Vutta from the what mean to speak. So you can say it. So let me see. This is a family. Then you have to find. You have to find the subject also. Here's a PPP. The family is Abhabhata. Here the ta. This is the family, Abhabhata. So you can say that is incapacity. Is incapacity. Like ababo. But this one is in the masculine. This is in the feminine because it has to qualify the vutta. The vutta is in the feminine. So you have to find the feminine also. So you put the bhatta to turn into a feminine. So the incapacity is set or has been set, right? So you can see that this vutta is adjective to Abhabhata. Then ditta padasa vutta, this is genitive I use as a dative, right? So to a person who has seen the path, pada means the path. Ditta means who has seen the path. Okay. So the incapacity is said or has been said is said to a person who has seen the path. So impossible for one who has seen the path. You got it? Impossible for one who has seen the path. Yeah, of course. It's quite true, right? So it is impossible for his hiding for one who has seen the path. Here the path means refer to the noble effort path. Okay? Refer to the noble effort path. So yeah, excellent treasure is also in the Sangha by virtues of this truth. May there be well-being. Okay. Okay, so it's quite clear, right? So you see, these are all the verses. You see, things are not spelled out clearly. So then we look at another one. Vanapa gombe yataha bhusitage gimhana mase patamasme gimhe. Okay. So the first part, bhusitage, is the locative, right? Because this is a compound. Put the dash here is a compound of two numbers, bhusitage. So the bhushita is a PPP of mean touched. So what is the meaning? So here you have to explain a little bit. So bhusitage mean with flowers, age mean top. So what is this? Bhusitage mean put forth its flowers or blossoming up or crowned it with blossom. So with flowers at the top. Okay, then you see, so this is a PPP in the locative, and then we have another noun. Vanapa gombe is also in the locative. Okay, so this is Vanapa gombe, woodland grove. So you see, this case, grammatically, you see they are in the locative. One is in the PPP, one is in the pronouns or in the noun. So grammatically, they are called locative absolute. So if it is in the locative absolute, you can say, when the woodland tree put forth its flowers. Okay, put forth or giving, like a blossoming out. Okay, so yatha means just as. Okay, so this is locative absolute. So when a woodland tree put forth its flowers, or it's giving rise to flowers. So this is something you have not learned, but you will find this kind of the structures in most of the places. So And Gimhana Masa, is it like Malay word? Malay Masa, Masa mean month. Gimhana in the month of summer. Okay, in the summer month. Okay, and Patamas mean Gimha. Patamas mean in the first. Okay, and in the first month. Gimhe, Gimhe is month in the summer. First month, Patamas mean the first month of summer. Okay. So in the summer month, in the first month of summer. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is the summer time. Yeah. So just like when a woodland tree put forth its flowers, as this is a bit difficult for a beginner, especially this kind of structure. Wanapagumbe yatabusitage. Then Gimhana Masa is okay in the summer month, right? Patamas mean Gimhe in the first month of summer. Yeah. Tatha upama or Tattu upama, Dhammang varang adesai nibbana gaming paramhitaya. Okay, so adesai is Aries, but this is a past tense, third person singular. So from the root dish to points out. So mean he preached. Okay, he preached. Who is he? Yeah, understood. Dhammavara. Vara mean the best. So this is accusative. Dhamma which is best. Dhamma, he preached Dhamma which is best. So tata rupam, tatupama. So in the same way, he preached the Dhamma which is best. Vara. Nibbana gaming paramahitaya. So Nibbana gaming. Gaming, like from the root gaming to go. So go to Nibbana. And this one is accused, is an adjective to Dhammavara. What? Dhamma which is base, going to Nibbana. What is called the base in the Dhamma? That is going to the Nibbana, isn't it? Which leads to Nibbana. Okay, Nibbana Gami. Paramahitaya. Okay, so this Hitaya mean for the benefits. Okay, Paramang mean the highest. So highest mean the Nibbana. Okay, for the happiness, for the benefits of highest goal. Got it, right? So benefits of highest goal. So Nibbana is the best, right? And it is for the benefits of the highest goal. So this is the aspiration of our Buddhists. It's not go to the heaven, right? But it's to go to Nirvana. Go to Nirvana. And Nirvana is called Paramam Sukham, the highest happiness. Okay. Okay. So this excellent treasure is in the Buddha by virtue of this. You see, you find, in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, there are these excellent qualities in each of these treasure. In the Buddha, you have this. In the Dharma, you have this. In the Sangha, you have this. Okay, yeah. Varo, varanyu, varado, varaharo, anutaro Dhamma, varang adesai. Okay, so adesai, Aries, that person, he preached. Okay, the Dhamma vara. Varo, okay, Varo, see how you want to translate it. Varo mean the glorious one. Okay, glorious one. This is a noun. And then Varanyo, these are all adjective is describing the Varo. So the glorious one who know the glory, who know the best. And this Varado is also nominated singular, deliver the best, comma. Varaharo is also bring the best. Is it aharo, varaharo? Yeah, bring the best. Yeah, all describing to the varo. And anuttaro is also another one, unsurpassed. Okay, uttaro mean the top, not the top. So you mean the highest, unsurpassed. And then also adjective to varo. Dhammavarang, that is preached the Dhammavara, preached the Dhamma, which is the best. Okay. So we have seen this Dhammavara just now. Are they say also same thing? The best Dhamma, the Dhamma which is the best. So the glorious one who knows the glory, deliver the glory, bring the glory, unsurpassed, he preached the glorious Dhamma. So this excellent treasure is in the Dhamma, is in the Buddha. So the Buddhas is Varo, who deliver the best, know the best, bring the glory. He is unsurpassed. He preached the Dhamma, which is base. And what is this base? It means that lead to nirvana, and this nirvana is the highest happiness. Okay. Okay, now we look at the 14, almost an end already. Kinang Puranang Nawang Na Ati Sambhava Viratta Chitta Ayatike Bhavasmi. Okay, yeah, we have the Ati here is the verb, Ati, Na Ati. There's no. But anyway, we look at the first part. Kina Purana. Purana means all. Purana. Kinang mean is a PPP. Mean the all has been destroyed. Kina is a PPP, has been destroyed. So here the all mean refer to the past karma. Okay, it's from the she has been destroyed. So you see this PPP, they have no gender. They are adjectives, so describing. Purana. Purana here is in the neuter. So here the PPP is also in the neuter. Yeah, agree with the cases and the number. The all is destroyed or has been destroyed. Nawang na ati sambhavang. Yeah, na ati, there's not. Nati. So sambhavang mean the birth. Nawang mean new birth. Okay, so adjective to sambhava. So it means that there is no new birth. There is no new birth. Okay, so naati, there is no. Nawang sambhava, new birth. So you see, is it difficult for you to learn Pali? It's not, isn't it? Once you know the grammar, then you know the meaning for each word, then you can link up the whole things. Yeah, so this is how you learn your Pali. So not learn through by heart, but we learn through intuitive way of analysis. So viratta chitta ayatike bhavasmi. Viratta chitta. So this viratta is a PPP, right? Chitta is a noun. So anyway, Viratta chitta. So here, the reason I have put this because okay, yeah, from the run mean to put away, to put away, the mind. Okay, put away mean not attached. Ayatike means future. Okay, so this ayatike is in the locative, right? Bhavasmi is also locative. Okay, so you can say that in the future existed, bhava. Okay, so viratta chitta, it means that chitta means the mind are not attached with regard to the future existence. Okay, yeah, their mind are not attached to future existence because all their past karma has been destroyed and there is no more new birth. Their mind are not attached to future birth. And then again, Te kina bija, aviru hichanda, nigbanti dhira yata ayang padipo. Okay. Te here is a nominative plural, right? It's a pronoun, mean they. Kina bija, because kina here is a PPP, right? This is a noun. So whole thing is now an adjective describing they. Kina means destroyed. Bija means the seed. The seed has been destroyed. Okay, it means that the seed of future existence has been destroyed. Okay, so this is the meaning. Then aviruhinda, they have destroyed the seed. Okay, they have destroyed the seeds, or you can see they have destroyed. Depends how you translate it. And aviruhi chanda. Chanda means inclination. Okay, yeah, or desire. And aviruhi, right? The absence or cessation of growth. Cessation of growth. So depend how you translate it. Right? It means that no desire for future growth. Understood? So it's also adjective to te. Yeah. No desire. Aviru. Chanda. No desire for aviruhi, for the growth. Understood as a future growth. No desire for the future growth. Nigbanti. This is a third person plural. Okay, mean they. They. Okay, so this they're extinguished. Dira mean it's a noun, mean the wise one. The wise one. So here the wise one. What do you call? Extinguished. No, extinguished. And then ayang padipo. Padipo is a noun. Ayang is a pronoun. This light. Okay. So this one, I think you need further explanation. Just as this lamp burns out, you see, it means that. So this one further need further elaboration. Okay. Yatayang. So you see, the wise one go out for perfect peace. Nibbana, go out for perfect peace, just as this lamp. Ayang padipo. So I put here bracket mean burns out. It means that the lamp is just like, the wick, completely burn out. So there's no more lighting anyway. It's completely burns out. So this is what we call nigbanti, go out for perfect peace. Or what do you call, what do you want, see how you want to translate it? Or extinguish, extinguished. The wise one extinguished, just as this lamp extinguished. Okay, or burns out. So is how you want to see it. So this excellent treasure is in the Sangha. By virtue of this truth, may there be safety. Okay, so now we come to the 15, 16, and 17. They're more or less the same, only different in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So yani the Bhutani, I think we have seen this. Samagatani, Bhummani, Vayani, Va Antalike. We have seen this already. So Yanida means whatever beings, Bhutani, so it's a nominative plural, right? So whatever beings, Samagatani have assembled, have gathered here, right? Whatever beings have gathered here. So when you talk about the beings, you are referring to the non-human, right? You see there are 4 types of, in Mahayana, they talk about 8 types. Thiên Lũng Bá Pu, Thiên Lũng Bá Pu. But Theravada, we don't have this 8. But anyway, but you can find them out now. What are these 8? But we are generally referred to these 4 types of beings. Like they are like the Yaksha, Naga, Gandharva, and Kumbhanda. Okay, so they all gathered here. Bummani va yani va andalike. Yeah, wa. Whether in the what they call the terrestrial or in the celestial. Okay, Bumma mean the earth. So you see this non-human, they live either on the earth or in the earth or antalike or in the space. Okay. Whatever. So whether in whatever terrestrial or in the celestial. Okay. Yeah. Then Tathagata Deva Manasa Pujitam Buddha Namasam. Yeah. I will worship the Dhammas. Okay. Buddha, Tathagata. You see, they are all the object, all the subject. I will worship the Buddha. Okay. Oh no, here, sorry, the plural. We will. We pay homage to the Buddhas, comma, Tathagata, that's gone one, comma, Pujita means honored by God and man. May there be safety, Swati Hotu. Okay? Okay, then 16, 17, they are the same thing. We homage to the Dhamma, we will pay homage to the Sangha, the that's gone one, honored by gods and men. Okay, so because of these qualities, we pay respect to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Okay, so now we have finished the Ratana Suttas.